Good morning. This is Stephanie C. O'Connor, Executive News Editor at Hotel Business. This morning we're at the ALIS conference speaking with Scott D. Berman, the Principal and Industry Leader, Hospitality and Leisure of PwC. Scott, speaking of surprises, supply is supposed to outpace demand, albeit modestly. Do you think that we might see a bump in construction at all if the proposed plan by the president goes forward to reconfigure our infrastructure, add new bridges, tunnels, roadways? Do you see that affecting the lodging industry at all?
Well, couple things there. I think the place that the new president has spoken most about are airports and the need to upgrade some of the airports. He always fondly talks about how LaGuardia looks and that it desperately needs a facelift. You know, and so I think when it comes to that infrastructure that impacts lodging directly, like our ports and airports, yes. I think that this country has had a fairly aggressive infrastructure overhaul under Obama, judging by the work on most of the major interstates, the creation of HOV and express lanes. So I think it's a continuation of what the former administration did, but I'm hopeful that some of the infrastructure will be targeted in areas that are beneficial to lodging.
Okay, we'll have to see on that one. You know, the theme here at ALIS is please stand by. From your perspective, is that something that you actually see developers, owners, investors doing, or are they just plowing ahead as they've been doing, you know, to take advantage of the cycle, which is still robust?
Yeah, so I think it is an apt description and a good title for the conference because I think it, you know, as an advisor that provides consulting work to clients that are developers and owners and institutional clients, our message has been one, at least in 16, to pause, particularly with respect to new acquisitions. No question that pricing in the United States got frothy, and it was difficult to model those valuations in a way that made economic sense. So, you know, in terms of new development, yes, we're seeing 4 to 5% supply growth, which those of us that have been in the industry a long time know, you know, tends to be an Achilles heel. But I think we have to look carefully at where that product is being developed, in what segment, in which geographies, at which price points. It's a pretty narrow range. It's a pretty narrow range. It's right in the middle. And what developers and operators are seeing is they're playing off of the consumer feedback and experiences which say, listen, I want the creature comforts, you know, that I get in my full service hotel, but I don't need all the bells and whistles. So as long as I've got connectivity and a good bed and a hot shower and nice fluffy towels, I don't need some of the extras, you know, that you've been historically providing me. So we're seeing full service light really be designed, and you know, I think it's a credit to the industry to sort of evolve and you know, recognize that the consumer today has a very different mindset than they had 10 years ago.
I think we're going to have to coin that full service light. I'm going to give you props for that
Okay.
one.